Damn it!
Yeah, I didn't notice nobody could hear us for a minute there. Oops.
Ah, crap!
Look.
At least we got the technical thing right out of the beginning.
Yeah, like, fucking, yeah, there we go. Okay, like, oh my god. Because this fucking game right here. I mean,
like, I need people to understand that the moment the call started, the first thing I hear from Kirby is just, Prime!
Prime, Prime, Prime. Prime, Prime, Prime. So, like, Prime 1 was like a game that Nintendo had like zero confidence in. They were like, fuck it, we'll just give it to these weird Texans and see if they can do something interesting with it. And then Prime demoed so well that Nintendo was like, shit.
Ah, shit, dude.
We should make a 2D Metroid. And then they made Metroid Fusion.
Yep.
And then both Prime and Fusion did so well that Nintendo was like, well, shit.
Oh, God.
Maybe they could do a sequel. I don't know.
I don't know.
So, Echoes is a very interesting game because, like, Metroid Prime 1 played it very, very safe. Metroid Prime 1 is basically Super Metroid, but in 3D.
Rad.
Yeah, I mean, which is good. It's good.
Okay.
It's amazing.
This is amazing.
Prime 2 is where Retro Studios kind of tried to strike out and do something with it to make it more their kind of thing. And like that ambition is extremely admirable, but there are some points that you may notice where it kind of outstripped their capabilities because Prime 1 released in 2002, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Prime 2 released in 2004.
Good lord.
And it needed to compete with Halo 2.
Oh, God, no.
So Prime 2 kind of sold like shit, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And it's also because it had to compete with Halo 2 that it has a multiplayer mode.
I see. Stop making us feel old.
That's not very good, and basically everybody who's worked on the game has said we could have probably made a better single-player mode if we had just not worked on the multiplayer at all. But
Nintendo did that year.
Nintendo didn't. But enough about that. Let's just get right into it.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, Prime 2 takes place in Texas. Save the planet Texas from the evil DeSantis brain.
Yep, we're gonna play on the Mario file.
Sure, so, yeah. Why not? MP2.
The multiplayer was kept for the Trilogy Collection, which is neat. I appreciate that they did that, and it is updated with the Wii controls. And, you know, technically, with Prime Hack, you can basically turn it into Halo 2 controls.
Sure.
Which is what I'm doing right now. I am playing through Prime Hack using a controller control scheme that is based off of the controls in Metroid Prime Remastered. Because Remastered just had like an excellent control scheme, transitioned it to twin sticks very well. The only thing that's missing is gyro aim, which isn't really necessary for the Prime series because they have lock-on, and especially Prime 2 Echoes, which was kind of built around tank controls-ish. So,
yeah.
We're just gonna get to it.
Veteran. What the hell?
Samus shooting.
She shot the logo out of her gun.
8 days ago, contact with Galactic Federation Trooper Squad Bravo was lost. Locate Federation troopers and render assistance. Last transmission received from a rogue planet located in the Dasha region called Ether. Uploading last node coordinates now.
Okay.
So
Uh,
I like that this the game introduces itself by having Samus actually receive a bounty contract.
oh my god, she's actually a bounty hunter.
Yeah. Granted, the bounty is find this military unit that got lost on. I'm sure that's healthy.
Yes,
Planet.
yeah.
It's fine.
Uh,
Ugh. So, Samus' ship here is actually based off of its appearance in Super Metroid.
ah.
Oh,
No! I didn't even get to the fucking planet yet, shit!
damn!
Get orpled, idiot!
This time it can actually land on the ground.
Oh, thank God.
Oh! It
The
hurt.
shoulders return.
They're actually a little bit smaller than they were in the first Prime game.
Indeed.
Pursuit in general is a lot more streamlined looking, which this is basically like the best Variasuit look, I think.
I think so, yeah. Woman.
Woman. So, Scan Visor gets a huge upgrade in this game. Now, entire objects are highlighted a color. Blue is not important.
Well, damn. All right,
Yep.
then.
Red is important and quite a bit often added to your logbook. You'll also see that along the sides there are percentages that show like how far along you are to completing different sections of the logbook, which the logbook is a lot more compartmentalized. So you'll see that like Samus's gunship is under vehicles, which is under mechanisms, which is under research. So
Gotcha.
everything's filed into a lot more folders, which makes navigating the logbook and trying to find scans you haven't found yet a lot easier.
Interesting. Okay.
You also start with basically most of the abilities you ended the first Prime game with. You have the space jump, missiles. The only thing you're missing are like beams. Cannot translate alien text. How to get through?
Oh God, they speak the ancient language of connects.
There is actually a
Oh,
reason the holograms are shaped the way they are, which we'll get into later.
Yeah. Or what am I thinking of? They're not connects. They were like the off-brand connects, where it's like each end had like circles.
Constructors
And they, like,
or something.
Oh crumbs! What were they called?
Uh,
Oh man, it's gonna eat me alive if I don't find out.
So things here seem green.
Green.
Scan this. A ventilation system converted to dispense pesticide. And there's a lot of dead bug things around here, so it seems to have worked. Can you repeat the question?
Can you repeat the question?
Source of termination, inhalation of industrial grade pesticide. Yep. So, at least we know the bug spray works. Galactic Federation brand Raid.
Raid.
But here, creature was hit by an unusual amount of weapon fire, more than necessary to kill it. Marines are not prone to such overkill.
Huh.
But yeah, this whole area is kind of like the frigate Orpheon in that it basically just teaches you like how to move Samus around and like what her abilities are. Oh, look at this! That's a Federation Marine trooper whose portrait is flipped here and pasted multiple times.
Uh-huh.
Ah, I see.
I'm
Yes.
sure this is fine.
You also get a map station right away, too. Sweet. Yep, it is a map. Oh, okay.
Sure.
Hi. So these are worker splinters. Also, now you get like truncated log entries when you scan things, and you have to actually jump into the logbook to see the full scan. Also, these guys are
Gotcha.
transparent for some reason. It's I don't know why.
Well, damn.
They're full of juice, though, apparently.
Gross.
Let's see what we got here.
And that's how they make Gatorade.
Standard human. This trooper died of cardiac arrest. Chemical levels in body suggest a state of extreme fear at the time of death. Alright. Okay.
Gatorade.
Galactic Federation assault weapon. Trooper was, in all likelihood, killed by friendly fire. Whether it was an accident or not remains to be seen.
Don't do that to me, Logman. Like, that's not... I don't need that.
Is that the new Mountain Dew flavor? Yeah. Cause of death difficult to determine. Digestive fluid is present within armor. Subject is being broken down into simpler matter for consumption by local predators.
Huh.
And excessive blunt trauma to numerous critical points. Bioscan results indicate that there were at least 30 individual attackers involved in this trooper's demise.
Uh-huh.
Things did not go well for Troop Bravo, apparently.
I would not... I mean, you know, could have gone better.
Yeah. Extremely high levels of an unknown toxin in the target's body. Numerous micropunctures in armor and body. Trace elements of toxin around these areas.
Go home.
Yep.
Go home. Leave.
Yep. Bye. See ya.
Oh, I figured out what they're called. They're called Zoob.
Oh my god.
Zoob. These damn connector toys from... I remember I used to have like a selection of these like in the 2000s. Holy Jesus.
Zoo.
No, I'll throw a picture in general chat just so that people can see what the hell I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
God
Zoop.
damn. Oh, Zoob.
Oh, we got some trooper logs now. Gunnery Sergeant, I think is what GSGT stands for. Gunnery Sergeant, C. Bennett.
Okay.
Data transfer to your logbook for further review. So yeah, like any like full like log lore entries, you actually have to open up your logbook in order to view. There's something wrong with the log systems in this section. They failed twice, locking us out until someone came along to let us in. If it happens again while we're playing bait for those things, well, at least we'll go out fighting instead of hiding in the control area.
That's a good way of thinking about things.
This is also Force 2, as opposed to Force 1. SPC B. Reeves.
Bereave.
Yeah.
Do you believe in life after love?
I don't like
Well,
this
no,
plan.
they're dead. They're dead, so maybe.
Oh, no. This this hive is a small portion of a larger network. There may be dozens of hive systems like this across the planet, and they may all be linked. Destroying this one may buy us time, but it may also provoke the other hives into attacking. Oh boy.
That's not, worrisome at all.
Hey, how are you? 0 life signs, armor computer heavily damaged, unable to recover log entries. Oh, well, oh darn, I guess he's not important enough. What are you?
It's the Lord! I look away for 5 seconds, and y'all find Jesus.
We found Jesus. Scans indicate target was recently terminated. 242 wounds from Trooper high energy weapons detected.
Maybe it was an accident.
Maybe, possibly. Repel invading hostiles at all costs. All units cleared to engage. Shit went down.
He tripped and fell 19 times onto a kitchen knife on his back. What a freak accident. Hello?
Yep. Getting pulled up. Engineering status log. Descend. I've installed one of the ship's reserve power cells here. It's holding so far, but too much activity could knock it offline. I hope we don't come to that. That'd be bad, judging by what's going on here.
Pretty sure it's fine.
A variety of trooper weapons. Unknown biochemical residue present on several exoskeletons. Further research recommended. Blunt trauma to critical errors. Evidence suggests these bioforms were eliminated in close combat by unarmed troopers.
Unarmed, you say?
Unarmed. Shit went down here. Anyway, as per usual, there's morph ball bomb slots that you have to activate with morph ball bombs. No matter how bizarre.
Unarmed. Well, where did their arms go?
Well...
Oh! Friend or foe?
They're shooting at us.
Zombies!
I'm gonna go with foe. Deceased Federation trooper. Terminated by life signs of this trooper and the presence of an unknown biomass.
They don't need arms. This unit was specialized purely in tackling enemies.
Dead.
So did the people there just turn into balls and use bombs to open doors? Just like casually going to lunch and then open a door that way?
Yeah. You know, why not?
Yeah.
If Samus can do it.
What?
Are you here to help?
An all new episode of The Walking Friends?
Walkers! Give him a hug!
It's a friendly nibble.
Let me out of this madhouse. Thanks, Date.
Have fun in the dark, Aether.
Ooh. Yeah! Oh, there's another one back there, okay.
Whoa.
So, yeah, this,
Holy shit.
this game doubles down on the cosmic horror.
A little.
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
Metroid Prime 2 echoes walk so that Dead Space could run.
Mm-hmm.
Just a smidgen.
What?
I beg your pardon?
Hi. Pleasure to meet you. Okay, bye. Unknown dimensional anomaly.
That's fine.
Looks like a flying spaghetti monster.
Praise.
Anomaly seems to be a dimensional rift. Target destination unknown.
I'm the un-me. You're the real me. You wanna be me?
Me? I'm sure this is gonna be. Oh my god!
What happened?
She disintegrated.
I don't polycotton to coping tropes. Scram.
Weirdo. Bye.
What's happening to me? A fucked up family reunion.
What the fuck happened?
It's the roaches of Infinity Train. What happened to me?
How much did I drink last night? Gear stolen by unknown creatures.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, my space jumps offline.
Oh,
My grapple beam's offline. My morph ball boost is offline. My power bombs are offline.
no!
My missile launcher's offline.
No!
My morph ball bombs are offline.
Enough!
I have everything else though.
Oh god.
So you don't lose everything like you did in Prime 1. You still get to keep the charge beam.
Oh, thank god.
And you still get to keep the morph ball.
Yeah, Sam's got mugged.
Yep, she just straight up got mugged by those whatever those were.
Yeah. My manwich is offline.
Oh, however will I eat?
Not my manwich meal.
For when I'm really hungry.
Oh god. Sigh.
It's been a fucking day.
Man, what a week. Samus, it's Monday.
Man, what a week.
Good lord.
Yep. Well, I guess it was a good thing we came to find Team Bravo. We got all of our shit stolen and Team Bravo's apparently dead. This has been a great mission so far. When do I get to go home? Oh wait, I can't yet. My ship got blown up. Son of a bitch.
Samus can't go like 2 weeks without getting her suit reset.
Okay, I know what the word... I know what a rogue planet really means, but, like, I'm beginning to think in this instance it means once you go there, you're not allowed to ever go home again.
Needs a fucking break. No, but I remember there being, like, an animation from a while back that was, like... I wanted to... It might have been, like, Smash Taunts or something like that, where it was just, like... It's like, oh, right, I've got all my power ready and I'm ready to go take on Mecha Ridley. I can't wait. And she trips and falls over and all of her power, like, falls down a drain. She just goes, no.
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 There's another one of those doors.
It's fluent in Zoob.
God. Oh, God!
Ah, gross. What the hell?
Woo! Splinters. They basically act like beetles from Prime 1. Like, they do the same, like, back and forth and launch themselves at you.
Damn it.
Sort of thing. Yep. So, one of the things about Prime 2 that made its 2-year development a little stressful is that they wanted to reuse as few resources as they could. So, like, as opposed to just like, okay, we built the game engine, we're just gonna use it again. They wanted to not do that.
Sure.
Which, interesting choice. There are still some assets that are the same. Like, I'm pretty sure this arm cannon is still the same, but, like, a lot of the visual effects around the arm cannon are different. Like, the power beam looks different, the way it looks when it's charging is different. And, like, oh, here we go, another trooper log. M. Veroni. Well, do you gotta say? I think Haley's losing it. He talks to himself all the time and he won't sleep. He almost shot me on watch the other night. I think he thought I was one of those things. I talked to the doc about taking him off the line and he told me we need all the help we can get. That's true, but if he goes berserk and kills a bunch of us, that won't be very helpful.
That would be great.
It's funny you mentioned that, Luna, because this game is very heavily Zelda-inspired.
Yes.
They actually did explicitly take inspiration from Zelda, particularly A Link to the Past when designing this game. Which you'll definitely see as we get more into it.
I'm sure it will be fine.
Is the sky supposed to turn purple? Also, how is the sky blue on a rogue planet?
But what if it was purple?
But what if it was purple?
Did we ever consider this?
Yeah.
Did we ever really think about this? Also, completely off topic, kind of, but because it's still technically Metroid. Did you see what you could redeem in the UK Nintendo store with your platinum points?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Why can't that be elsewhere?
No,
I want those.
We just get a pin set.
God damn it. For those who don't know, on the UK My Nintendo store for some platinum points, they get posters of Nintendo cartridge art, but in its full resolution, and the posters are massive, and it's Super Mario Land 2?
Oh my god.
Then it's Link's Awakening, and it's Samus Returns. I'm grabbing it so that people can see what they are. I only know about this because it was a channel I follow on YouTube actually did the whole yeah, no, this is what we got and it's great and it's awesome, and you're just like, that's great, I'm happy for you, I swear.
I'm so happy for you.
Can we get that, please?
That's great. I did manage to get the Prime Remastered pin set though, so
right.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, no, here we go. In general chat, here's this picture for people.
I'm going to write a strongly worded letter to the President of Europe.
Yeah, the President of Europe, the entirety of Europe.
Yes, the entire country of Europe.
And for those who want the visual video of somebody breaking them down and showcasing how they look and whatnot, they, once you see what the scale of these things are, they're actually quite massive. It was 70 centimeters by 50 centimeters.
That's big.
That's quite large, all things considered. Making our stand here.
The engineer tells me there's no way we'll get the ship's engines online, and atmospheric interference is scrambling our distress beacon. If anyone reads this, know that we did our duty and fought well. Well, sucks.
Man, that's too bad anyway. Bye.
Let me try to send this distress signal again. Because I am distressed. And I must signal everyone.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, the poster themselves are 19 3/4 by 27.5 inches. Damn.
Oh, good. More of these guys. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Also, you can get it right up in their face and look at their soulless red eyes.
I don't like that.
Oh, a Growler class turret.
Oh,
So
you can put your beverages in that.
apparently the Federation material can't recognize us because we're friendly, so it'll shoot at us. And
How the hell does that function?
I don't know. Ah, this, I believe, is one of my favorite logs, Angseth.
Alright.
This is ridiculous. I can outshoot half the men here and I'm stuck on monitor duty. I didn't join up to stare at a hollow screen. This wouldn't happen to Samus Aran. She'd be out there taking care of business, not pushing buttons and sending reports.
How'd that work out for you there, Bucko?
Ladies and gentlemen, we found the Samus Aran fangirl.
And now they're dead.
Poor her. But hey, Samus found her corpse, so, you know, that's great.
I guess?
I guess. So
Also,
there's
welcome in there.
Welcome in, Flare. There is a glitch you can do here if you jump on this rock face just right to, like, actually glitch on top of here and use it to get 2 missile launcher items, but I'm not going to do that.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
But it's how you get 101%.
All them Dalmatians. Oh, God.
Shit went down here, apparently. Oh. While on patrol in the Dasha system, we engaged an unknown space pirate frigate. The enemy frigate was crippled and it crashed on the planet Ether.
Frigate!
We followed the pirates, but our ship was damaged by a storm as we entered Ether's atmosphere. How familiar.
Seems to be a pattern.
Yeah. Heavy magnetic activity during the storm disabled our comm systems. Upon landing, we split into 2 units, one to set up an op space, the other, that was fast. Each unit was doing fine, no problems. Until they appeared.
Girl Scouts.
Cookie! I don't have enough for Thin Mints! That is
Also, wow. Hello, voice acting.
I know. Granted, it's just a guy screaming, "Ah, back up, please!" But yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Deleting browser history.
Don't worry. Your secrets are safe with me.
Uploading data.
Well, so he has his own log, of course, Captain Exter. I'm beginning to think it was a real bad idea going down there. Reeves is right, that hive is just one of many. It's stupid to stir a hornet's nest, especially if you plan on sleeping under it.
Thank you.
Thank you!
Thank you, Federation. Thank you.
Are you okay? Ah, here's Haley. Somebody mentioned this person. They mentioned they were kind of bugging out. I'm sure they are perfectly fine and stable. I hear them.
Is that
everywhere? They're coming. Can't sleep. Ever. They'll eat me. Eat
All right, Haley.
I don't think he's okay.
I'm sure it's fine. Perfectly fine.
Yeah. Here's Milligan. Bruta lost the bet, so he switched to watch duty with me. I figure this section is nice and safe and boring, which suits me just fine. Let those other pugs guard the hot zone. Hold on. Hey, no!
What's wrong?
Triplet. Interesting last name. The Sarge says those splinters remind him of some killer bug he saw on another planet once. That is a cute reference to them basically being reskinned beetles from the first game. All I know is the things are fast and take a lot to drop. Pretty soon we'll have to go to bayonets. Everyone's low on ammo. Even Brode, and he's the stingiest grunt I know.
Yeah, Brode.
Just a name like that sounds like they're a shitty...
You good, bro?
Craney.
What?
Last night at Chow, Angseth starts talking about some bounty hunter and how she blew up a planet full of space pirates. I told her I didn't believe in fairy tales like that, and she took it personal. I just find it hard to believe that one person took out an entire space pirate base, that's all. But if she wants to believe in this Samus, or Bigfoot, or Santa Claus, she can.
Santa Claus, Samus Aran, you know.
Yep. I love these logs because they refer to one another, like, it's not just, yeah, I feel this because I am real trooper human, it's, God, this fucking asshole won't shut up about Samus. Who the hell even is that?
What even is this person?
What even is a Samus? Here's Brode, who is apparently the stingiest of grunts. Man, I hope that is the only breeding ground for these things. If there's more, we're in big trouble. We had a hard enough time taking that one out of commission. I almost ran out of ammo. I never run out of ammo. Never runs out of ammo, Brode.
Never, ever.
I never do this. Also, hi, Ship. Ship Rope.
Ship boy.
I'm sure things are going to be fine now that I have this missile launcher that was auspiciously out in the open. Oh, God!
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, no. Dark Splinters. The alien symbiote.
Hi, Chev. Been a minute. Yo, Fred 2.
I love
Void Boogs! Oh, the boo!
Yep. Like everything else,
Shadow.
these will eventually get answered. What are
That's,
these?
Yeah.
Why are these? How are these?
Hoomst!
Whomstv! Also, a nice detail is that you can actually scan all the seats to find out who all was on the crew. You can even scan the pilot's chair and the captain's chair. It's neat. They put a lot of detail into Team Bravo, even though Team Bravo exists to be killed.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's perfectly fine. And, yes, also, in case some people are wondering why a rogue planet seems to somehow have sunlight, that also gets explained.
You gotta love some good old-fashioned expositories.
Yeah.
They love to see it.
You'll love to see it. One thing that never gets explained, though, is this. The kinetic orb cannon fires small, spherical objects at high speeds.
Uh-huh.
Well, we happen to be a person who can voluntarily become spherical.
Spherical!
Stoink. Ball launcher.
You're a ball buster.
Yeah, the concept of the kinetic orb cannon is hilarious. It never really gets explained. Ew, what's on the floor? Cinders and or blood. Take your pick.
Cinder's blood.
Yeah. And hey, we got all the trooper logs. Here's Dennis.
That's me.
I'm the only one left. Managed to get out of the hive, but when I got to the ship, everyone was gone. Dead.
Denny.
I'm heading for that alien building we saw earlier. Maybe someone can help me there. Wait, something's moving down there. Hello? Well.
This place is horrifying.
Yep. Oh, here's war wasps.
Oh God, no! No!
Yeah, these again, and they can all shoot energy beams this time around.
Yes.
But yeah. This whole intro sequence has painted a pretty good picture of just like these guys were out of their depth when they landed here.
They were not equipped to deal with what went down here.
Question is, what did go down here? Also, missile mode in the arm cannon looks different. Instead of instead of like splaying all out, it now just kind of opens up a little bit. But also the animations changed a bit, so you can't do fast missiles anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I want to do the boop boop shoot shoot.
Nope.
Oh man.
Ah. I'm fine. God. That's what we haven't. That's what we haven't played yet. Metroid basketball.
Yeah. B-ball prime.
Yeah. Also, there's a fun detail in this area. You may see like moths, flying around every once in a while. If you like get near them, hello, and turn into the morph ball, which gives off light. Eventually, they'll come down here.
Come here, come on, come on.
I can't see them. Well, let's just actually get up there. There we go. Boing. Yeah, if you get near them,
Metroid Prime Blast Ball.
they'll start swarming around you.
Lamp, 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 ball, lamp, bamp,
And
bamp,
they'll
bamp.
follow you around. And then if you get out of morph ball, they start spreading around again. They don't gather in one place with the charge beam, though, which, to be fair, it would incinerate them.
That tracks. Bam.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Lol.
Also, woo!
Well, you're interesting looking fella.
Target has been dead for 8 cycles. Trace amounts of unknown chemical present in target. It appears to have an effect similar to mummification on dead biomatter. Further analysis required to determine the chemical's effect on living biomatter.
So here's a question for you.
Yar.
What is the definition of like a cycle? How much time is that?
So, it's never really explained how long a cycle is, or...
Okay.
Ooh. The whole area got dark, and, whole sky is getting angry. That's, not great. It's, yeah, especially because Ether as a rogue planet doesn't orbit a sun. And I'm inclined to believe cycles are like periods of time where it takes like a planet to orbit around the sun.
That makes sense.
So Samus's suit, or the way Samus may be determining a cycle, could be Earth cycles, Earth years, or it could be K2L cycles, which is the Earth colony she grew up on. It could even be Zebesian cycles, because that's where the power suit is from.
Okay, no, that makes sense though. Like realistically speaking, it's able to scan this and it knows, okay, for you, the wearer of this armor, this thing has been dead for like enter a certain amount of time.
Yeah. So this one, target size and muscle mass suggests heavy combat training. It's likely that it was a warrior of some kind. The lack of gear, armor, or weapons is curious. Perhaps they were taken by others of its kind. So this also kind of implies that, like, the scan visor is... and, like, these little text bits are actually Samus's own thoughts, or, like, gamified versions of Samus's thoughts.
Huh.
Like, she's scanning these, and then she's, like, kind of processing the information herself. It's not so much the ship's computer saying blah, 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 blah. It's more like Samus is looking at the analysis, looking at the evidence, and then coming to her own conclusions. Despite the presence of local animals, target corpse has not been disturbed. Scans suggest the presence of a toxic biochemical within the target. This may explain the lack of carrion feeding. So, yeah, whenever it's, like, pure just, like, explainy text, it is probably, like, the ship's computer, but, like, those sort of, like, introspective texts, I think, is, like, basically this game's version of Samus's monologues from Metroid Fusion.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's never truly confirmed one way or the other, but it is worth noting that if you go into, like, the pause menu and look at Samus's gear, there is, like, a section specifically dedicated to, quote-unquote, Samus's notes.
Huh.
I like the idea of it being Samus because, like, it shows that, like, you know, she's not just relying on the computer to tell her everything. She's coming to her own conclusions and introspections based on just, like, her skills as an explorer.
Interesting. There's some AI, but it being Samus is a cooler idea. Narrative.
Yep. I'm sure this'll be fine.
Yeah, fuck you, Adam. Hello? Oh, gross.
That's just fucking nasty. Even Samus is like, ew, fucking
Yeah.
gross.
Ew.
Oh, no!
What do I do with this information? Ow, gross, sick.
Nasty!
Even Jammy's concerned, man.
Jammy's just like, these things are heathens!
Oh,
Demons!
they got juiced.
They got the Orpal. They got the Venom.
Eddie. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away.
Oh, it's a big one. Whoa! Hi, Alpha Splinter. Woo! So, Alpha Splinter is actually smarter than its brethren. It will lead you when it tries to leap at you. And it always returns to the center so it can keep track of you.
Interesting.
So, yeah, you actually kind of gotta feint it a little bit in order to avoid getting hit.
Juked him.
Yep. But then this happens.
Now what the hell?
Oh, no. Now it's a dark Alpha Splinter.
How many more adjectives do you need?
Yep. So, now it can spit goo at you. It'll move around.
It's evil!
It'll move around and chase you, but it's also dumber. It doesn't know... it doesn't know to lead its leaps at you, which is an interesting implication as to the nature of what this weird symbiotic stuff is.
Gross.
I mean, it is always gross. It is
Gross.
just always nasty.
I don't like it. Space goop.
You figured it out. It's goop.
Yeah.
It's Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, God. Can't believe it. Dark Gwyneth.
Alright. This is the latest bit of stupid pseudoscience that doesn't actually do anything, but sounds like it might. Unknown technology.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, pretty. Huh? Hey, listen. Hello.
No.
Unknown item acquired. Alien technology has bonded to armor systems. Threat scan complete. No negative impact on suit performance. Well, good.
But what did it do?
We don't know. What are these? Hybernetic stasis chambers?
No virus detected.
It would be quite difficult to breach them with conventional weapons. Also, I love the music for this area, and I chill to it quite a bit. Because it's
Makes
just
sense.
so... It's just really nice and ambient. Like, the first Metroid Prime had excellent music. This game also has excellent music. It's really
Always good. Apply unconventional weapon.
Also, like, the design of this place is so fucking cool.
Yes, it is true.
Ah, I see. We found the
The
sun.
realm of Mothman. Oh shit, it actually is Mothman.
Yep. Do not be afraid. I am Umos, Sentinel of the Luminoth. Please listen and hear of our world's peril. Long ago, a cosmic object fell to our planet, Ether, exploding with great force. A rift was torn in time and space, and a strange power flowed over the world. Where once there was one Ether, there were now two, one of light and one of shadow, each existing in its own dimension. I've been there! The locals aren't very friendly.
No.
It was the end of peace on Ether, for a new race was born on that day on the Dark World, one filled with hate and terrible power. They are the Ing.
The what?
The Ing are creatures of shadow and darkness, knowing nothing of peace or mercy. They're
The
freaky
Ing.
looking. The Ing. Fun fact, it is canonical. Ing is the Luminoth word for fear.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm. For decades we stood against them, yet we now lie on the verge of defeat. When Dark Ether was born, our planetary energy was divided, half for our world and half for theirs. Should one world gain control of this energy, the other will perish. Okay, I believe you.
Don't come closer. Don't you? Yeah, I can hear you from over there.
Before you arrived, the Ing had stolen a device from us, one that collects planetary energy. With it, they have weakened our planet to the verge of collapse. But fortune smiled upon us this day, for the energy transfer module is now bonded to you. So that's what that unknown technology was.
Oh.
With it, you can help us. Help us
You're a
restore
battery.
I am a battery. Your only hope, Samus. I'm a battery in more than one sense of the term. I commit battery, I have a battery of guns, and now I am a planet battery.
Oh god, you're huge!
He is big. Should we fall, the Ing will look to the stars for new planets to ravage and conquer. Your species could be the next victims. The Ing have taken our energy to 3 temples on Dark Ether. Find these temples and transfer the energy from them to our own. I have updated your map system with the location of another temple. There is knowledge there that can help you on your way. I have also updated your translator module. You can now access devices and doors coded with violet holograms. Many lands are now open to you. Prepare well for your journey. The Ing now know you possess the energy transfer module. They will try to recover it at all costs. Return to me once you have restored the energy to a temple. I will aid you as I can. May the light of Ether shine upon you. Shut it up. So, obviously he's a scan and he goes into the logbook. Indigenous sentient species of planet Ether. Sentinel of the Luminoth.
Guardian of his species.
Also an energy controller. Unit regulates planetary energy in this sector and is linked to a global energy network. So this is actually why Ether has like blue skies and sunlight. Is the energy controllers actually collect and release various types of energy, including solar, bio, and geothermal energy.
Huh.
And now we can scan these violet holograms. And I mentioned that a while ago these had these particular shapes for a reason. This is actually the Luminoth alphabet. They came up with 26 letters for it. And, like, the art book for this game and the trilogy version actually does, like, include, like, a list of them all along with their English letter equivalents.
Oh my god.
They said, like, the shape of these was based on the hands of the Luminoth, like the bulbous joints and lengthy digits.
Huh. The 3-dimensional alphabet.
Yep. And I actually have my own theory as to another reason as to why it is this way, which I'll get into a little bit later. It is told that the Luminoth were not born of ether, but of the stars. In the early days we roamed the greatness of the void, bathing in the glorious light of 1,000 stars. We met a vast number of enlightened minds, the Nekren, the Yulla, and the Chozo among them. Each of them, we found, had claimed a homeworld and formed a deep bond with it. In time, we decided to do the same. So, the theory I have, and it's based on, like, the fact that, like, he's able to, like, generate those light holograms, and, like, these translator things are all based on light. I have my own personal theories that the Luminoth actually communicate through light. And
Gotcha.
that's why you need to constantly update your translator module throughout the game, because it's just such a weird, bizarre, alien language to anything else. Like, these are amber. We can't access amber holograms, but we can access violet holograms. Pathway to Agon sector. The actual like game reason for why they have multiple color holograms is to keep you from going places you're not supposed to yet.
That makes sense.
But that's my own personal theory, is that they communicate through light waves, and because they're just that adept at like generating and manipulating light, and like light plays a significant part of their culture. They refer to their planetary energy as the light of ether.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The gate can't tell me what to do. No clips.
Damn. Also, look at that. I just went ahead and shared the Luminoff symbol translation key.
Yes, thank you.
Located in the server.
But yeah, it's really cool that like they really thought that through quite a bit. Like, oh, we want to come up with an alphabet. What should it be shaped like? You know, what letters would it be? You know, that sort of thing. It's neat.
Cube.
So this doesn't happen very often, but you'll see that like ing cloud. You can actually try to kill these guys fast enough before the ing can possess them, and the ing will just die.
Well,
because they
sucks, I guess.
They can't survive on ether for very long.
Too bright.
It is indeed too bright. They cannot survive in the light. But we will soon find that dark ether is equally hostile to natives of the light world.
Gotcha.
Oh, nope, not this way. That way's blocked. Yeah, this game has a lot more, like, contextual moments where it's like, oh, you can't go here because, you know, we actually closed this door behind you when you were going through, or there's this hologram door that's blocking your way. It does make it a little bit more linear than other Metroid games. I think it's well done enough here because, like, the world design itself is a little bit more solid than it was in Metroid Prime 1.
Yeah.
Like, Prime 1 kind of had a few problems with its world design, like, Phendrana Drifts kind of being, like, all the way out there. Like, there was only one other area that connected to Phendrana Drifts. Once fertile plains, now sand scorched and ruined by war. May life thrive there again one day. Oh, that's depressing. That's also depressing. That guy died.
Okay.
Ah, this guy's important. J. Fims. Testament, huh? Final entry, Warrior J. Fim. Their army swells. Beasts and rogue machines join the ranks of the Horde, all eager to bring death to the Luminoth. The Ing sent these new additions to the industrial site to do battle with me while they watched from safety. Cowardly mongrels. My only regret in death is that I did not live to see the day of their defeat. May it come soon.
Jesus.
Yeah, the Ing were pretty clearly winning this war.
At least he didn't die vengeful.
Yeah. Speaking of the Ing coming pretty close to ending this war, remember the room we found the unknown technology in?
Yes.
Remember how close it was to that energy controller?
Oh no.
Samus arrived. If Samus came here like 5 minutes later, it would have been over.
Shit, no. Oh god, no.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Ooh, our heritage. Our search for a home took us through the cosmos. For many a great cycle we roamed, yet a place to call our own eluded us. In time we began to despair, feeling the search was in vain. We considered remaining among the stars until a scout returned with news of a world unlike any other. When we beheld Ether for the first time, so great was her beauty that we forsook the stars forever to live upon her surface. From that day forth, the Luminoth were of Ether, our blessed paradise.
Then my life got turned upside down.
And I thought I could take a minute just to sit right there. I'll tell you how we got hit by a meteor and created dark ether.
So that was a whole word that you just saw in that codex?
Yep. Because it's made up of multiple letters, I believe.
Huh.
Like, we actually go in here. Also, I love this menu system. It's really cool and stylish. Yeah, this is like made up of multiple blocks, and I believe the lightened areas are where letters connect to one another.
Huh.
I don't know if
So,
that's ever explained, but I feel like that's the general idea.
so the idea is that you are essentially given like a series of letters, and then from there you can rearrange them to actually make a word.
Yeah.
So it's comprised of 5 letters?
Yes, 5 letters.
Huh. And you can just rotate it and see if you can't figure that out on its own. So it looks like at one point in time, one of them is A, it looks like. Fascinating.
And I think that lends credence to my theory that like they communicate with light in this manner, and it's so alien to anything else.
That surprisingly that gives me a lot of interesting connections to the alien race that was seen in the movie Arrival.
Ooh.
Because the language system that they do is circular. Like
Ah.
it like the entire like what you are thrown at you, you might think it's a single like word or even a single character, but it's actually a full sentence.
Oh,
But
that's
it can
cool.
be read in any orientation and any you can start at any point in time because the letters all flow into each other.
That's cool. Welcome to Agon Wastes.
Oh,
So if they communicate with light, would a flashbang be the biggest insult to them or the best compliment? I think it's equivalent to just screaming.
yeah.
Ah!
Now what in the hell?
It's a sand digger.
Sandworms. Am I right?
Yep. Basically. When you kill it, it just explodes. It just go. It just go boom.
Sand area detected. Deploy the worm.
Yeah. I will say this about like this area, especially coming off the temple grounds. It does kind of seem like the game is going for very like real is brown right now, with kind of like the dull, desaturated areas, especially now that like we're in a desert area. The game does get better about that, but I wouldn't blame anybody for thinking that like, especially compared to Talon Overworld, at the beginning of Prime 1, thinking that this game is kind of a little boring visually at first, but it does get better.
Wow, it's been a minute since I've heard real is brown.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
Because it's not really a thing anymore, is it?
Not really. You get like more and more people are well, okay, no. I truly actually tend to think that there's a recent trend that is starting to come back around where desaturated is real.
Yeah.
I feel like that's starting to become a thing now.
Yeah,
Not necessarily
desaturated,
brown.
kind of blue-toned.
Yeah. I'm looking at the recent Disney reimagining shit.
Mm. Oh, we need orange.
Lion King. Lion King 2019.
What does that mean? Pika, for a while, especially at the beginning of the 7th generation, realistic graphics kind of meant everything had like a really like brown or gunmetal gray overtone to it. Like very like not very saturated colors, like just kind of not very vibrant. Like very
Yeah.
and like it just became like the thing for a while, and fortunately people eventually realized green is in fact a color that exists in real life,
Oh.
and started using it again. Wait a second.
Makes sense.
That music. sounds familiar. I'm sure it's fine. Wait a second.
Blizzard. Now what in the hell?
Space pirates!
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, they jump and they cling to walls. These guys, they're a starfaring brigand, aggressive, well-armed bioform, trained for combat and conquest, sworn enemy of Samus Aran. The space pirates they suffered a serious defeat at Talon 4, yet they remain a powerful force for crime and disorder in the galaxy. These guys are redesigned slightly from Prime 1. You can see their heart through their chests.
Yes.
You can even see it pulsing, which is gross. They're designed to resemble Zabesian pirates a lot more. They kind of got the same spikes and the hand claws. And,
I was about to say, is that hand claw like basically just like a skull of like a look like a like a bird skull?
Oh my god, I never noticed. It actually looks specifically like the skull of what's the name of that enemy from it's a mini boss in Super Metroid. But like it has like the same 3 eyes. Yeah, oh my god.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
I never know. Yeah, the one that you burn in lava. I never noticed that before. Oh my god. Like a mix between the Crocomire. Yeah. It kind of looks like Crocomire mixed with Ridley a bit. I never noticed that before. That's his gun arm, actually. Yeah.
Pew pew.
But yeah, they kind of got like the exoskeleton, and they jump and they cling to walls and all that.
How about that then?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Neat. You'll love to see it.
Absolutely. Hey. He dead. Also, the space pirates are one of my favorite things about this game. Trust me, oh boy, it's good stuff. This is a space pirate crate. Space pirates, strangely, dislike theft. The only way into their crates is through the use of force.
You mean to tell me that the space pirates don't like their space pirate treasures being stolen?
I feel like I just love that sentence because I am absolutely 100% sure that's just Samus being sarcastic.
Yeah. Ooh. Hey, I stole this first.
Hey, you can't steal the thing that I stole. Give me back that thing that I stole, fair and square. Also, this is a statue of D. Chur, the child hero of Agon. Once a lowly acolyte squire, he became a warrior when the temple was attacked. All warriors but D. Chur were slain, leaving the boy as the sole defender of the temple. He served Agon for nearly a centicycle before being lost in battle on Dark Aether.
Centicycle?
Yeah.
Wow. Long-ass time.
So, we do know that, like, in Earth years, Dark Aether was created about 50 years ago.
Gotcha.
That is just a thing that's established in canon.
Gotcha.
I think it's mainly explained in like supplemental material, but the idea is that the meteor that struck Aether and the meteor that struck Talon 4 hit at the same time.
Huh.
And like that's never explained in this game or like in like anything other than supplemental material, but there was Phazon on the surface of Dark Aether that we saw Dark Samus just gobbling up. And Phazon was supposed to be material that was supposedly only on Talon 4, or at least came from the meteor that struck Talon 4. So they're definitely trying to set up. now it's a dark one, and its butt glows. Also, it has a butt now. I mean, it didn't have one before. It had 2 mouths, and now it only has 1.
Dark dimension gives the power of ass.
So, this particular creature was possessed specifically by an ing that stole our power bomb, or not our power bombs, our morph ball bombs. Oh dear.
This Hassel has your morph ball bombs.
Exactly. What a dick.
Oh, dick!
Fortunately, he's a big weenie, and if you just
Literally.
shoot him in the butt a few times, you can blow him up.
I think that's how it usually. I think that's usually how that goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Guardian defeated.
Hey, you don't want your mom to hear that.
It's not.
It's okay, Samus's mom is dead. She can say weenie all she wants.
Kaboom!
We got the morph ball bombs. That also gave us the spring ball, because this is the trilogy version of the game. Whee!
Oh, thank heavens.
Yep. I'm gonna be using this
Boing.
because... Boing, boing.
It's faster and it's more fun. Dribble yourself.
It's faster and it's fun, and also, this game also uses the morph ball a lot more. In fact, there is a boss fight or 2 that takes place in the morph ball.
Huh.
Which is pretty cool, honestly. I really like how being in...
Ballin'.
I really like how being in 3D lets the developers do a lot with the morph ball and how, like, it changes navigation. It's really cool.
Yes.
Let's see. Ah. Terminated 1.5 decacycles ago. Damage from multiple weapon systems detected. Subject definitely went out fighting. Also, he's dressed a little bit fancier than all the grunts we were seeing lying around. Well, what dis? Automated message initiated. Oh, hello.
Well, that looks familiar.
Yeah. Welcome. I am I Shah, Sentinel of the Agon Temple. This message survives my death as guidance to one who would fight the Ing. A portal to Dark Ether lies nearby. With it, you can travel to this land's shadow. You must locate a dark temple, a twisted mockery of this sacred place. Inside, you will find the energy controller you seek. Oh, that sounds easy.
Should be fun.
Ooh, I love gyroscopes. The temple door is held fast by 3 locks. The keys for the locks are hidden throughout that dark land.
Huh?
Your search will be difficult. Even the very air of Dark Ether is dangerous and can cripple the strongest of warriors. In our past struggles with the Ing, we placed a series of light crystals throughout their world. They remain today. These crystals create safe areas that will protect you from the harmful atmosphere of the Dark World. Whoop! I have updated your translator module. You can access devices and doors coated with amber holograms. More lands are open to explore. That's a good thing this pre-recorded hologram knew that we had a translator module.
Thank God for that.
Yeah. When you have taken the energy from the Dark Temple, return here at once.
So are you alive, or...?
May the light of Ether serve you well. I don't know. Maybe it's
and
like
he healed
Adam.
us.
Yeah.
No, I don't want it to be like Adam.
Good Adam. Adam from Metroid
Oh,
Fusion, Adam.
oh, thank God.
Yep, now we can finally read Orange. Paradise. Ether was a fertile, aged world with bountiful fields and oceans. The native creatures were gentle compared to other worlds we had encountered. We settled in a mountain region at first in cliffside dwellings. In time we established settlements in the green forest of Torvis and the fertile plains of Agon. A great temple was built between our three domains, a place of peace and a monument to our accomplishments. It was a time of harmony for our people. So the area we're in doesn't really look a whole lot like Green Plains, does it?
No, it's real as brown.
Yep. Yeah, that meteor impact really fucked this place up.
Guess so. Also, are those supposed to be letters on the walls there?
They could very well be.
Huh.
They remind me of the constellations in like the shrines in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, yeah. This game had to walk so that Breath of the Wild could run. We're finding out everything was inspired by echoes.
Yeah. Light and Dark World mechanic? Actually, you think Link to the Past did it first? Nah, Echoes.
No.
And then they traveled back in time.
Yeah. Mothman did say that there's a rift. Time and space.
Time and space got fucked up. So yeah, I did mention this game's design was a lot more Zelda-inspired. The whole, like, 3 areas with temples that you have to infiltrate by finding keys. It's pretty blatant.
Sure.
But original concept for this game was very different. Like, very starkly different. Like, they wanted to, like, really go pretty hard with the sequel with, like, some of their earliest ideas. One of which was the entire game takes place on a massive space station, kind of like the biologic space labs from Fusion. And it was a lot. It was still like cosmic horror themed in that like there would be like weird time rifts and stuff happening. Samus would have been like trapped there by a rogue AI or like have to work alongside someone else in order to get through. And like she would also be like hunted down by something. Like they had a lot of ideas that just weren't gonna pan out with what they had. So they really pared back to create Prime 2 as it is now. One of the other things that kind of happened though is this game. Oh goodness gracious! I got jumped sideways. Oh
God, no.
I do appreciate that they shoot at it though.
Yeah, they don't know what the hell's going on.
They don't want this. Dark pirate troopers. Dislikes bright light.
Okay.
Pirate troopers, already trained to follow orders without question, were perfect candidates for Ing possession. Darklings moved to take every trooper they could, expanding the army of the Horde considerably. Space pirate technology struck a chord with the Ing, who now hunt actively for gadgetry of any kind, especially weapon systems.
A flashlight upgrade.
That would be very useful.
You get a lightsaber.
But, I have no idea how they came up with this statistic, but apparently about 75-ish% of this game was made in the last 3 months of development.
Oh, God.
Yeah. This game was crunched to hell and back.
Good Lord.
That's kind of why it's surprising this game is as good as it is, and also doesn't crash all the time.
True. Well, yeah.
The main energy controller was built in the Great Temple. 3 sub-controllers were built in the temples of Torvus, Agon, and Sanctuary. They collected the energy of ether, then radiated it over the world to all who needed it. In time, we came to call this precious energy the Light of Ether. It brought an age of peace and prosperity to the Luminoth. So, I actually missed one. Kind of collected these a little out of order, but we'll go back and we'll get it at another time.
Yeah.
Portal? Offline. Gotta restore power. Well, dang it.
God damn.
Gotta do a morph ball puzzle.
What?
Alley-oop.
How nice of them to have just, you know, a little elevator shaft for a wee little morph ball.
Kinetic orbs. How else are they gonna transport them?
I don't know, man.
Yeah. You know, maybe the Luminoth can also roll up into tiny balls.
Mothballs.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. See, and now we have come up with a perfect reason for it, so it is now canon.
Okay.
There we go.
Remember, folks, anything can become canon as long as you make sure that it makes sense.
Yeah.
At least within the universe by which it belongs to.
Exactly. It's a good thing I blew that up before I fell out.
I was about to say,
That is the last lens, so.
Ah. Liquid light.
Ball. Laser! Fortunately, standing in the laser doesn't actually do any damage, but you can stare into it.
Ow!
Yeah. Not recommended.
My eyes! Also, the image just popped into my brain of Samus Aran, but she's an armadillo.
Yeah. Oh, that looks normal. Ah!
Clued. Samus Dilla.
Samus Dillo. Why don't you get anything for scanning a Samus amiibo in Dylan's Rolling Western? You should. You absolutely should.
Just turns into a morph ball.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Well. Owie!
Ah, fuck.
So, Dark Ether.
Atmosphere is dangerous.
Yep. Glowing safe zones protect you from Dark Ether's atmosphere. So,
It hurts.
Throughout the Metroid series, there has been a pretty consistent rule up to this point of hazardous zone means turn around and go back. It started with Super Metroid with the Varia suit protecting you from hot areas. And then just until this game, that was kind of the rule.
Right.
This game at least justifies it with in-story reasonings, like Dark Ether is just that harmful to creatures of light ether. And
Yes.
Samus doesn't have anything that she can use to protect herself from Dark Ether at first, except these glowing safe zones, which also restore your health slowly while you're in them.
Okay, cool. I was gonna ask, oh Lord, is it one of those situations where you have to be like super mindful of like how much health you have going forward?
Not particularly, especially in this early area of the game, because they put a lot of these all over the place. So, I mean, if you're not careful, you can take a lot of damage, but there's usually these things which drop, like, energy pickups and whatnot when you shoot them, so it's...
Right.
You might feel like, oh, I should stay in here until, like, my max out my energy again, but you don't really need to.
What's stopping us from taking that little spire with the jewel on top of it and holding it like a torch?
Game mechanics.
Damn it!
It really is just gamification. There are also these beacons, which are temporary safe zones. If you shoot them with a beam, they create a safe zone for you to exist in for a little bit. Now, Dark Ether does sap your energy a lot faster than these safe zones restore it.
Right. So yeah, you at least have to be mindful about that much.
Yeah. But, yeah, like, it can seem like, I should, like, stay here until I max out my energy, etc., etc. It's not really that bad this early on, and...
You're able
Yeah.
to maneuver and get to where you need to work with ample amount of time.
Yeah. Now, I do get that, like, the pressure is kind of a thing that, like, not a whole lot of people like, but that is kind of the point. You're going into enemy territory, you're going into their home turf, and you're at a disadvantage because you're stuck in these safe zones. You can't really branch out from them because then you'll be taking extra damage on top of the already increased damage that they generally do.
Yeah.
It's all to create a mood, basically.
Oh yeah, and, like it's also worth mentioning that this could have been a situation where they decided to be mean to you for the first time you coming to Dark Aether for the first time. They could have made it like it zaps your health extremely fast, and by the time you go from one bubble to another one, you get down to like 20%.
Yeah.
They could have done that, but they didn't. They're just trying to get you used to the idea that like, okie dokie, bubble, good spot. Out of bubble, not good spot.
And, like, it's even reinforced with, like, both the visuals and the sound design. Like, they actually went to a lot of effort to, like, make how things sound and look within a bubble different from how things sound and look outside of a bubble.
Yes.
And, like, the Dark World version of each area's, like, theme tune is, like a dark industrial version. Like, a lot, like, harsher sounds for the instruments and whatnot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Al?
Yep. Also that fizzing sound whenever you're walking around.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You know, it would happen that the natural enemy of the Luminoth are spiders that are shaped like hands. Ew.
Cool. Great fucking wall masters.
Yeah! They kind of invoke that feeling with the way they, like, turn into, like, amorphous blobs and move around, like, up on walls and ceilings and stuff like that.
So, handers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are also
Stairmaster's evil cousin.
they are also bullet sponges.
Ah!
They had a big criticism of this game when it came out originally was that it was very difficult. Because enemies on Dark Ether just took a lot more punishment than Light World enemies. Also, high.
Well, you're an interesting looking doodad.
Yeah, this is a Lightbringer. It generates a save zone and moves it around. They are adorable.
Can we attach one to our head?
Nope. In fact,
Damn it.
They don't appear very often throughout the game.
I want one as a pet. When do
But
we fight the Shakeweights?
you'll notice that this area's geometry is largely the same as the original area. There's like a few minor differences here and there, but overall it's mostly the same.
Yes.
Because they were so strapped for time, there are areas of Dark Ether which are basically just copy pastes of areas from. Oh, that guy bounced me off. How rude.
Oops.
Um. Yep.
That are
Oops.
copies from the light Aether world.
Yeah. Usually just with like a platform moved or a door removed. In fact.
Okay, but like that's clever though when you think about it.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be the same place, just split with like slight dimensional variations.
Yeah. And in fact, the areas with the most stark differences are actually areas that were like changed after the war. Like
Yeah.
we will actually visit the space pirate compound. It's not really a spoiler because there's space pirates here.
Yeah.
The space pirate compound in Light Ether looks like a space pirate compound. In Dark Ether, it's all caverns.
Huh.
Because
Interesting.
like it wouldn't make sense that like, oh hey, the space pirates built this building here. And now there's a building on Dark Ether for some reason. Now, there are things that can affect both worlds at once. It happened a little while ago, and I didn't really comment on it, but in Light Ether, there was, like, a Morph Ball bomb slot that was, like, see-through, and, like, if you scan it, it actually says something like, half of this thing's atoms are on Dark Ether. And then I came here, and the bomb slot was actually physical, and I could interact with it. And the door it opened not only opened on Dark Ether, but it also opened on Light Ether.
Interesting.
So there is a couple examples of dual world interplay.
Yeah, like, and again, that's very. This is a very clear nod to like the Dark World from like Link to the Past and whatnot.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's necessarily a one-to-one connection or correlation, but it feels very reminiscent.
they have mentioned that they were directly inspired by Link to the Past for the Light World Dark World mechanic.
Makes sense to me. But also, like, again, especially given their time crunch and whatnot that they had, that's still actually really brilliant way of, like, essentially doubling up the amount of quote-unquote area to explore.
Yeah.
Because even with small changes here or there, you get a completely different vibe out of this place.
Yeah. It's really well done, and I would say, like, the only thing about it I don't really like is that navigation in Dark Ether isn't really so much a thing. Like, whenever you want to travel between two different areas, you have to do it on Light Ether, and there will be, like, some areas of Dark Ether in, like, a zone that are, like, totally detached from one another. Like, you can fully explore Light Ether however you want, but you can't really do the same with Dark Ether because there are just some paths and areas that just do not connect at all.
Right.
But that's kind of it.
Huh. I say.
Yep. And they still do some things where it's like, oh, there's an area that I need to get to on Light Ether, but there's, like, a locked door in the way that I can't get past on Light Ether, but I can go to Dark Ether and just, like, skip around it, find another portal. So they do quite a bit. Also, this is the Space Jump Guardian. He has the Space Jump. He stole my Space Jump. I almost forgot to scan him. I almost forgot to scan him. Oh boy, there we go. Okay. Give me back my boots.
Eat shit.
Blammo! No shoes!
Ooh.
You spent the past minutes going over a screenshot of a Luminoth word? Oh dear. How's it going?
How's that panning out for you?
Yeah.
Never steal a woman's shoes. That is punishable by death.
picked out L for sure, but the angle of the screenshot is horrible. Yeah, like, it's the sort of thing where you definitely got to be able to rotate it.
Yeah.
It's tricky. Maybe at some point I'll, like, take some screenshots and, like, post them of, like, words from, like, multiple angles, so that maybe that'll help.
I took the L.
Yep. Well, hey.
You tried.
Also, one thing that I like about, like, Light Ether and Dark Ether is, like, in Light Ether there are these, like, blue trees, and if you walk into them, because, like, you can just, like, walk through them, your visor will be, like, overloaded with blue light. Well, Dark Ether has these dark trees, and if you walk into them, your visor is, like, overloaded with red light.
Dark red purple.
Yeah, it's neat. Anyway, this is the entrance to the temple, but we can't get in because we don't have the keys.
God damn it.
Fortunately, the first key is right over here.
How nice of them.
Yeah.
Oh!
Don't ask where she keeps it.
It shrinks.
Yeah.
Ow.
I told you not to ask, Mika.
God damn it. Ow. Ow, it burns.
Psh, owie, 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 owie. So yeah, like, you do still, like, continually take damage, and, like, if you're just constantly running through safe zones without taking a break, you will eventually run out of energy, but, like, because there were those things there, it's fine. Also, these guys, in Dark Ether, when you kill them, they drop a safe zone for a little while.
People need to take a moment and look at Chalk Zone.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I can't yet. Oh, my God. Luna, what did you do? Okay, I'm looking. at Chalk's on. Oh my God, it's Samus Armadillo!
Yay!
Perfect.
Armadillo.
It's perfect! Actually, in
Oh
fact,
man.
I need to respond with that emote. There we go. It's perfect.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Holy hell. No, not.
You having fun, Sammy?
Sure, baby.
Good. Travels to Dark Ether. Also, the portals themselves count as scans.
Oh.
Look at that.
Rad. Oh! Oh no!
And look at that, the door's open now, when it wasn't before. Even though I don't think I looked at the door before. You just have to take my word for it, okay?
Fine. She died. Again.
Ooh. Got him.
Eviscerated.
I love
Teleportals?
physics.
Well, just remember, Red, theoretically speaking, if we're talking about the metaphysics of interdimensional space travel, it completely depends on what exactly the reconstruction of the atom levels of stuff means in terms of the actual living cells within the body. If they're able to be deconstructed and reconstructed elsewhere, did you actually die? Are your cells still living? Does the act of them being close in proximity to one another mean that that is the conception for that means that they are alive?
It's a hell of a thing.
Help. Teleport should be whack. If it's not the original one, then yes, it's a clone. Oh God!
Let's not get into the ship.
Aaron.
Yeah, let's not get into the ship. God.
The ship of Thamus. Thamisians.
I mean, to be fair, we do kind of have that situation with the suit from Fusion and Dread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Samus of Theseus.
Yeah. Here we go. Saving Ether.
The ship of Zebesius.
Ether's planetary energy supply reached a critical stage. If left unchecked, the energy would expire, bringing an end to the world. Our greatest minds devised a way to preserve and regulate the remaining planetary energy. The energy controllers. So, yeah, that's why they created the energy controllers, because Ether was about to blow the fuck up.
Oh.
From its unique energy, which they harnessed as the light of Ether.
I see.
Well,
damn.
I think we get a thing here. Whee!
Ooh.
Energy tank, thank you. That will come in
Rad.
very handy. We're going to be going back to Dark Ether again fairly soon.
Oh,
I
man.
can't wait to bomb this planet!
Gosh, I wonder what Ridley's up to.
God.
Wait.
Here we go. The stellar object. Stellar, huh?
Hmm.
By the time we detected the stellar object as it streaked towards our world, it was too late to stop it. We fired numerous weapons at it in a vain attempt to alter its trajectory. Nothing worked. Our efforts placed a great strain on the energy controllers and weakened Ether. All we could do as the object drew closer was take shelter and wait. We gathered stores of food and water, reinforced the shielding on our dwellings, and spent the last hours in peace.
Well, that's depressing.
Yep. Basically, all of the Luminoth lore up till now has been like, man, things were great. And then that one's like, and then our lives got turned upside down.
Just sit a moment. Just sit
Ah.
right there.
Phazon containers that the space pirates are talking around.
Yeah, so anyway, I just started the new season of Last of Us. It was actually a really good production. Oh! You know, I was kind of skeptical, on how they were going to portray it, but I was actually really happy with how they. Ah!
Oh, trust me, you're going to love everything we're about to learn about the space pirates. It's fan-fucking-tastic. Pirate skiff. They have tugboats now.
What?
That's what the skiffs basically look like. They look like tugboats that they used to invade other ships. It's fantastic. They really are space pirates from space. Ugh.
Well,
Ragdoll physics are also fantastic.
Wait.
You mean to tell me the space pirates are from space?
Yes.
Sorry you had to find out this way.
Small city called Space, Kentucky.
Yep. Welcome to Space Kentucky.
I'm actually curious now. Towns. Oh.
I swear to God, if a fucking town is actually called Space, like, what?
I have to know.
I'm going to space!
I looked up on geotarget.com. How many places are called space? There are 0 places called space on the world.
Aww. So then why is it called outer space? We don't even have an inner space.
You have a point.
Also,
Although, if we wanted to get technical, there's a place in Germany
oh dear.
called Schleswig-Holstein, which technically translates to Space Race Germany.
That's
Sure.
fantastic. Also, yeah, we just saw a whole bunch of space pirates go to Dark Ether through that portal. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I may or may not have found a thing. Hold on.
Oh
Now
boy.
I gotta figure this out. Okay. Wait. No. There's necessarily not places called space, but there are places that have the name space in them. Cities named Space in America. Space Mountain
Yeah.
in both Florida and California. The Space Harley Rock Formation in Western Cape, South Africa.
Both Florida and California?
I guess so. I'm wondering if there's...
Is it Disney? Is it Disney?
Yep. Yeah, because then it's like cities named Space in America. Literally the top one, Space Needle, Washington. I hate to break it to you guys,
That's not
but
a
Space
city.
Needle is not a city.
It's in a city,
It's in a city.
but it is not a city.
Now, what do you mean there's a place called Space Shuttle, Alabama?
Space Shuttle, Alabama.
Nah. Oh, God.
So we're in the Space Pirate compound, right?
I think so.
I hope you're ready for lots of space pirate lore, especially space pirates just being space pirates. Also, you can scan the holograms of the planets here, just like you could in Metroid Prime 1. That's cool. I like that.
Okay. I found 2 cities in the US that do have the word space in them. In Pennsylvania, there's Spaces Corners.
Mm-hmm.
And in New Mexico, there's Spaceport City.
Cool.
I'm just gonna double check to make sure those are real, because I am untrustworthy.
Oh, here's some space pirate data on log 62217 from Cycle 6. Phase-on extraction raids are underway on Dark Ether. The toxicity of the atmosphere has taken a toll on our workforce, as have the hostile natives of that world. Science team is preparing survival gear to protect our work teams, and we have increased our security presence in extraction areas. Fortunately, High Command is sending more troops and supplies. Our troops and resources are spread dangerously thin, and this mission cannot fail.
Uh-huh.
And, here's... Oh, this one's from Cycle 4. Science teams detected the presence of Phazon in the Dasha system 4 cycles ago. High Command authorized the deployment of our teams shortly thereafter. Our orders are to establish a base on planet Ether and evaluate local Phazon resources. Because this world lies on the periphery of Galactic Federation territory, we are following stealth protocols at the highest level. A cadre of elite space pirate commandos has been dispatched to provide security for our force as well. This operation is now underway.
Oh.
Well, things seem to be going well. Except intelligent reports on the indigenous population of Ether are in error. This planet is not at peace, nor are the inhabitants docile. Evidence of a Class 4 conflict is present here, though hostilities are at a minimal level now. Our territory has suffered several raids by a strange type of shadowy creature. These raids have caused considerable damage, and we've requested more combat troops in response.
Huh.
I like that they got blindsided. That's fun.
There you go.
A spatial anomaly has been found within our base. We believe this rift in space-time leads to a parallel dimension of some type, but have been unable to interact with it thus far. A strange artifact was found near the anomaly as well. It may be a weapon or generator of some kind. Perhaps it is the key to accessing the anomaly. High Command is eager for reports on the relic. A new weapon for our arsenal is always welcome. Interesting. And now we're all caught up. Rift Portal. The Rift Portal has been opened. The artifact weapon, dubbed the Dark Beam by Science Team, provides the energy needed to open the portal, although for a limited time. We've sent expeditions through the portal, and they have returned with incredible news. The portal leads to a parallel version of Ether. This dark Ether has suffered a global calamity, turning it into a toxic wasteland. It is the homeworld of the shadowy creatures who have been raiding our base for the last cycle. Most importantly, it is the prime location of Phazon in this sector. Extraction plans are being prepared. We will not be denied!
Well, damn.
Yeah. So it sounds like the space pirates sure are well put together, and they do a whole lot of dangerous things dangerously. Metroid officer report. The order to mass breed Metroids is insane. We have no space to store them. Perhaps when Command is sharing a bunk with hungry Metroid infants, they will rethink this unwise order.
Alright.
Well,
damn.
Well, dang. He's not happy. Technician 12 relieved after showing symptoms of Phazon fever, in where he claimed the Phazon as his own and held us at gunpoint until security arrived. That doesn't sound good. Sentry report. I grow weary of standing watch on a wasteland. The accursed Marines are weak and vulnerable. Why do we not attack? They owe us a fate debt for the attack on our supply ship. Instead of settling accounts, we sit around in this sands pit like a group of timid old spinsters. It is time for action.
Oh, well, shit, okay.
I feel like he and Angseth would get along great. Dark cannon operating at full power, no signs of instability detected. The thing I love about this game is that it gives the space pirates so much personality all through these stupid, dumb logs. Mining Expedition 422 reports 3 dead, 2 injured, 1 missing in action. Captured bioform transferred to science team for study. Until we recover more Phazon, we rely on Metroids for power. Command has authorized mass breeding of Metroids for this purpose. Oh, good, Metroids. The marine vessel has been under attack by indigenous predators for several days. Casualties are high. The marine force is near elimination. Commando Unit 87 has failed to report. Unit was dispatched to recon the swamp, a potential site for a new base. Unit 98 sent to investigate. I'm sure they're fine.
I'm sure it's totally okay.
It's fine. They're fine. Security alert. All systems and units. Datanet has been compromised. The Hunter has hacked our datanet. All of our secrets are now hers. She cannot be allowed to escape. Terminator on site. That's me. All units to battle stations. The Dark Hunter has breached the Metroid production facility. Protect Phazon supply at all costs. Death to the Dark Hunter. Glory to the space pirates.
Oh shit.
Oh. Oh boy.
I have a sneaking suspicion that they're not the biggest fan of us.
Hi, how are you? Okay, bye.
Yes, the idea of there being two Simises, that probably isn't a great feeling that they have.
Oh, yeah, there is actually a lore entry about that. 100%. Oh my god, we both wore the same thing to work today. Oh my god.
Son of a bitch.
Let's see, there's more really funny ones. Planetary energy is a critical, creating violent climate changes and tectonic shifts. Unless these conditions can be reversed, global destruction is inevitable. Dark Hunter analysis. Scans of the Dark Hunter have revealed she grows stronger as she consumes Phazon, already a class Platinum AAA threat level. We shudder to think of her power level as she consumes our entire Phazon supply.
Jesus Christ.
Class Platinum AAA? I don't want to know what's higher than that. Also, I want to know where I stand on the threat levels. Can you tell me? Asking for a friend.
Elaborate for me.
Yeah. Humility class turrets. These are actually explicitly based on the Growler class turret from earlier because the Space Pirate stole the designs.
Ah.
Huh! Okay, bye. See ya. That guy went in a funny direction. Metroid.
Oh god, no.
Bioscan complete. Metroid subject has several blast wounds from Space Pirate weaponry on low power settings. They wanted it alive after they were finished with it. It
Baby.
looks unhappy.
That doesn't look like the best thing to be doing.
Yeah, it's... oh, here's another one. Containment field is keeping Metroid subject in a constant state of agitation. It is unable to enter sleep cycles. They're doing a pretty good job of making me feel bad for these things.
I didn't think it was possible, but here we are.
Yeah. Oh.
Help.
Nice combat roll, idiot.
You idiot!
I killed you! Oh, but it's okay. There's a space pirate in there who apparently is in the middle of Ing possession, and they just said, oh, well, fuck it, throw it in with the Metroids to keep them fed. That's kind of fucked up.
Oh my god.
Also, this is the first instance they actually changed it in Metroid Prime Remastered to this, Talon Metroids.
Ah.
These are specifically Metroids who were raised and taken from Talon 4 to Ether, and in fact, that's actually why their carapace is red. It's because of the atmosphere on Ether.
Interesting.
Yeah. Metroid subject is suffering from food poisoning. It has ingested several pet treats and space pirate rations.
What?
These do not agree with its digestive system.
I see.
The space pirates were feeding it fucking dog treats. I love that idea. It's so stupid.
Uh-huh.
This one has been energy drained repeatedly over the last 3 cycles. Cellular structure has become unstable as a result. Not good. Heavily scarred. Wounds appear to be from repeated contact with its containment field, most likely received while attempting to escape. Great. Cool. I didn't want to think about Metroids having kennel scars, but now I do. Thanks.
That's in my head now.
Yep. Metroid handling protocols. Metroids are not pets. Metroids are not for target practice. Finally, unauthorized feeding of Metroids is still strictly prohibited.
At least they managed to formulate a thought process behind it.
Yep. Samus Aran, the accursed hunter, has arrived. The sudden arrival of the hunter is strange enough, but her actions are stranger still. She does not seek our destruction, but our Phazon. With each raid, she steals Phazon ore, only killing those who attempt to deny her. What she needs it for, we do not know, though science teams suspect she requires it to power her new armor suit. Dark in color, it is equipped with strange new weapons. The troops now call her the Dark Hunter. It is a fitting title.
Uh-huh.
So Dark Samus has been here a lot longer than we have, huh?
Apparently. They fell in love with these little guys.
Well, at least some of them did, anyway. And then you always got that one killjoy who's just like, no, stop it. You're not allowed to have fun with the Metroids.
It's too adorable to kill!
We shall make it our new mascot! One of these guys would be called Taserface, wouldn't they?
Probably.
It's probably that one.
Probably.
If you name it, you get attached to it.
You have a point.
Yep. Mass breeding of Metroids underway. We will meet Command's quota within a cycle. Storage remains an issue. Recommend expansion of existing facility before a critical Metroid level is reached. This subject is coming up a lot.
Apparently.
Energy containment field generators have failed 3 times. I fear for our safety. We're out of spare parts. One more failure and we're finished. Things aren't going well for the space pirates. Now
Not
put the thing back
really,
where it came
no.
from, or so help me!
See, now I'm just imagining a Metroid having the voice of Boo.
The baby.
Kitty!
Discipline report. Units 13 and 43 have been placed on low rations after being caught configuring the power storage racks for amusement purposes. Agility training is to occur only in sanctioned training areas.
Uh-huh.
So, space pirates create dumb internet challenge videos. I'm glad.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
Oh, Jesus.
Science team believes the Metroids can be trained. After several cycles of trying, I believe science team has vapor for brains. I've lost 2 assistants to the wretched little things. Science team has vapor for brains.
Jesus Christ.
The Dark Hunter was spotted near the Metroid tanks. She attempted to breach the containment racks without success, then escaped. Perhaps she is behind the recent Metroid theft.
Also, I was just looking at what Ice had shared, and it appears that they may have cracked what that word was, and it might just very well be the word object.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
Neat.
Oh my god, it's trying to decode the Tunic language all over again.
God damn it.
Unit 686 released a Metroid for target practice today. The Metroid then assaulted 686. He should be regaining brain functions in a cycle.
What?
Metroids are not target practice.
Oh, god damn it.
Metroid Unit 318 was put down today after a failed domestication session. Metroid Unit refused commands and terminated one of its handlers before it was subdued. There's an old Yeller joke in there somewhere.
Probably.
Oh no!
Oh, god damn it. I didn't want this in my brain. Why did you make me remember?
I forgore, and I was happy to forgore.
My life was happy before this. Now it is unhappy.
That makes me sad. Oh, there we get. Now we can get up there.
Oh.
Correct approach to have to tune it. Yeah! Tunic's a great game. I ordered the instruction manual.
Valid.
I'm excited to get it.
Also valid.
Or specifically, I ordered the collector's edition, which comes with the paperback instruction manual.
Yes.
Like, I know they have the hardback one, but like the paperback one is just more authentic, you know?
Shoba. Also,
Ow,
you know,
ow,
all the
ow.
other stuff. Oh, ow. Fold out overworld and dungeon map that's 9 inches by 12 inches.
Yeah.
Sticker sheet.
Yeah. It's good stuff. All good stuff. Security breach. The Dark Hunter teleports into the base at will. Our security has proven next to useless against her. Her latest raid was disastrous. Not only did we lose more phase-out to her, but she also crippled the stealth field generator with her strange new weapons. We are exposed. Until the replacement generator arrives, we will be vulnerable to scans and detection. Our presence here is still minimal. Should the Federation find us, we will be unable to defend our position. Fortunately, Ether is on the fringe of Federation space. With luck, we will have a stealth field back in effect before being detected. That didn't go too well.
I guess not.
Yep. Well, Ice, Tunic is also on the Switch, and it runs pretty good on the Switch. Ouchie. Well, this is pretty obviously a place to come back to after we have the, boost ball, but, we don't got it yet, so weh. Oh. Hi!
Well, that seems normal.
Look. We need to talk. I was kind of doing the whole giant shoulder pads thing first, so if you don't mind. Samus just fog up her helmet with breath? That's entirely possible. That is a thing that can happen.
Ooh.
Time to fight Dark Samus.
Dark Samus.
Dark Samus 1, according to the logbook.
Oh, God, no!
Powerful distance attacks. Scans indicate the presence of Phazon and your genetic material within this entity. She wears a version of the Varia suit, altered and augmented by the Phazon within her. Huh.
What?
So, yeah, she got our genes somehow.
Shit.
Yeah. Makes you think, where the fuck did she come from? It does get explained.
It does. And actually, for the most part, most people would be able to put 2 and 2 together, actually.
Yeah. I was even...
Prime 1, that is.
If you got 100% in Prime 1, even if you didn't get 100% in Prime 1, it's actually pretty easy to figure out where she comes from. Whoop. Uh-oh. She's going Super Saiyan.
Help!
Ooh.
Ooh.
She can shine spark, kind of?
Oh, God.
Also, her battle team rules.
Yes.
So she can destroy those columns around the arena, which will drop items when she does it, but it also creates a little spot of fire that if you walk into it, you'll get hurt for a little bit.
Ouch.
Yep. Not great, but fortunately, she's pretty easy to deal with. She does, like, if you try to shoot a missile at her, she'll just, like, kick it back at you. So you generally want to stick to beam attacks. You can catch it with a missile every once in a while, but it's not easy.
Oh, shit!
She will explode!
Good God.
Fucking disintegrated. Not coming back from that. Not even a little bit. Phazon. She blew herself up. I blew her up. I shot her a whole lot, and then she exploded and died.
Yeah. I'm the one to blame.
Yep. In that order. Shadow War. The local war has escalated in intensity. The Shadowlings from Dark Aether has launched an offensive. The assault seems focused on a central network of buildings atop a mountain. A base, perhaps. Strangely, this attack coincides with a rise in planetary instability. Perhaps these shadow creatures are using a new weapon system. The Shadowlings must believe us to be foes, for they have hit our base numerous times as well. We are holding, but attrition is taking its toll on our troops and resources. Reinforcements are en route. We can only wait and defend what is ours. It's interesting, it kind of gives you a timeline for when one of the energy controllers actually fell.
Huh. Whoa.
Oh yeah, baby. Now we have the power of purple!
Burple.
Dark beam acquired.
Oh.
Storyboard package unlocked for purchase. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The dark beam. Oh. There we go. Look at it.
Well, that's funky looking. Looks like a plasma ball.
Yep. So it is explicitly described as a weapon that fires antimatter.
Good. And that's just strapped to your arm then, yeah?
Mm-hmm. So you'll notice,
Arms just right up in that.
yep, there's an ammo counter on the right. This actually drew some criticism when the game originally came out, is the fact that the new beam weapons use ammo, which was not a thing that happens in other Metroid games. Usually the beam weapons have unlimited ammo. Remember, infant Metroids are not pets, by the way.
Please.
Here's a timeline for the Federation attack. Another disaster. The transport bringing our reinforcements and supplies has been shot down. It was engaged in orbit by a Federation vessel, which has landed near the alien temple. It's only a matter of time before the Marines attack. Survivors from our ship have made their way to our base. Here we shall make our stand. Another enemy. First the Shadowlings, then the Dark Hunter, and now the Galactic Federation Marine Corps. Perhaps fate will smile upon us before the world itself opens its maw and swallows us.
Yikes.
Yeah, they're pretty angry.
That's putting it lightly.
Yep. So, yeah, Oh, these are pirate grenadiers. They fire grenades, and if you get up in their face, they can't shoot grenades at you. But, Dark Beam is super effective against Light World enemies. It takes these guys down in 2 shots. Well, unless they dodge. There we go. You can also use the Dark Beam to energize these freestanding portals.
I see.
Whee! So yeah, the ammo counter kind of drew a lot of criticism because it's like, oh man, I want to use the cool weapons. Again, it's a thing where, like, yeah, early on, you don't have a whole lot of ammo, only 50 shots, but later, you do basically get the ability to use these beams whenever you want and as you want. Subject's spine was shattered after high-velocity impact. The attack crippled the subject, leaving it vulnerable to further attacks and ultimately termination. Holy shit. These
Good
guys...
fucking lord.
These guys got fucked up as soon as they walked through the portal.
I mean, goddamn, dude.
Multiple armor breaches exposing its body to local atmosphere. Resulting trauma led to multiple organ failure and death.
And death.
But yeah, Dark Beam's not really super useful on Dark Aether because Dark World enemies don't take a whole lot of damage from the Dark Beam. Funny that. Also, oh, come on, I want to scan this one. That energy crystal looks funny. It's been nullified. So, when a light crystal is exposed to dark energy, it can get covered with that dark energy, and the safe zone will vanish. Which, you could actually do yourself by hitting it with the Dark Beam.
Huh.
Not a great idea, obviously. You don't want to do that. But fortunately, you can shoot it with, like, regular beam shots in order to clear it up. Also, Dark Preeds, which were called Puffers in Metroid Prime 1, but here they are. But, it's interesting. That teaches you, you can actually interact with these. It's quite clever.
Yeah.
They're not just fixed points in the world that's like, it is a safe zone, and it is safe forever. Like, other things can happen to it that would affect its ability to cast light, and you can, in fact, affect that change on your own. It serves as a neat lesson for something we're going to pick up later. Ow! Oh! Yep. Preeds, as usual, drop poo gas when they explode, and Dark Preeds drop extra deadly poo gas. You don't want to touch it. It's bad.
No, I'll say.
It's fucking nasty. Also in here, usually you'll see this guy try to do something interesting, other than run around. and try to swipe at you.
Yeah, well, that'll do
Yeah.
it.
Oh, here we go. So, he just tried to possess me.
Gross.
Yep. But here's the thing. It isn't even the light zone that protected us from being possessed by the Hunter Ing. It's actually the energy controller transfer device. Yeah, if you explicitly go into its logbook entry in your equipment, it will actually say that it protects the bearer from Ing possession directly.
Interesting.
Also, this is something else that's interesting. And Ing tried to possess this guy when he had a heart attack, and it ended up killing them both.
Good lord.
Mm-hmm. Now, it is a good thing that we have the energy transfer device. It means we can't be possessed by the Ing. It's also a very good thing that the Ing didn't try to possess Samus until after she got it, but they probably weren't taking her seriously when she first showed up here on Dark Aether.
Tracks.
Yeah. But
that tracks, all things considered.
Yeah. It is actually explained that you can resist Ing possession if you have a strong enough will.
Thank heavens.
Yeah.
Skill issue.
It is indeed a skill issue. Now, here's one of those areas that's kind of the same between worlds, even though it's artificial. The way I see it is that I don't know if it's ever actually explained in game, but from like the differences in architecture, I think the space pirates actually built their compound in what used to be a Luminoth military base. Like I said, they never actually explicitly explain it, but considering that we saw that statue of the child hero outside the area that leads to this part of Agon Wastes, I think it's a reasonable assumption to make. Also, the space pirates found both a portal and the dark beam here. There is actually some lore later on that explains the Luminoth developed the dark beam.
They actually developed the dark beam?
Yes. And they actually have a reason for why they tried to develop it. I don't know if we'll be able to get to that in this part, because I think we found all the Luminoth lore in this area. It might be in the next area that we find that bit of lore, but essentially what they were trying to do is they had an idea where, if they thought maybe if we overload them with dark energy, they'll blow up. Yeah. Didn't work. Also, this guy was shot in the back by other space pirates because he tried to run away.
Like those roaches in Infinity Train. We're noticing that there are a lot of things that are very similar to this.
Mm-hmm. How big would that explosion be, though? I don't know.
It's a good-ass question.
Yeah.
It's a good-ass question.
Dark Beam can still do damage to Dark World enemies, but it's just... It takes a lot more shots than you'd really want to spend, especially because it uses ammo. But, you can charge the Dark Beam in order to fire charge shots with it. And, in fact, doing that fires a special weapon called the Entangler.
Oh.
Yep, they actually gave it a name and all. It costs 5 ammo to fire charge shots with the special beams in this game. And the Entangler will actually freeze enemies, kind of like the Ice Beam. And if you shoot it into a group of enemies, it can actually, get multiple enemies at once. And if an enemy is, surrounded by the Entangler and they run into another enemy, they can actually infect that enemy with the Entangler.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that.
And
Gotta be
then,
real.
just like in Prime 1, you can shatter frozen enemies with missiles.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah. I'll probably show that off in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because actually, we're about to get the other beam weapon of the game, which you can probably
Ooh.
guess what it is.
Well, I have a theory.
Hmm.
Yeah. Water gun.
Yes.
The pony shooting beam.
A
Well,
beam
now,
that
well, no, that. Yeah, I was about to say that raises one very specific question in my brain. Does that mean it's a beam that shoots ponies, like it shoots ponies out of it, or it's a beam that you can only shoot ponies with?
Yeah, you need to clarify.
Why would you shoot ponies?
Why would you shoot ponies?
You're going to EBDB.
Also, funnily enough, we found this in the Dark World version of the room that we found the Dark Beam in.
Oh.
All gear and weapons have been removed from the target. Well, at least they left this behind. It's the light beam. Yeah. Sketch package unlocked for purchase. Yay! So yeah, light beam fires shots of light. Defeat
It's
enemy.
powered by gay!
Yep. Rainbows. Defeat enemies with the dark beam to earn light beam ammo. Defeat enemies with the light beam to earn dark beam ammo.
Uh-huh.
Sounds weird, but okay.
Rainbow
also,
trout. RGB salmons.
Yep. We've created an RGB crystal.
Oh.
And RGB beacons. So, energized beacons and energized crystals, they produce safe zones. They don't regenerate health faster, they just instantly kill Ing on contact.
Ah. Taste the rainbow, motherfucker. Or more specifically in this house.
By God's light, I smite you!
Yes. Essentially, yes. So...
Yeah!
Ammo pickups actually automatically zoom in on you from a particular distance. So you don't have to use the charge beam, though using the charge beam does suck them in from farther away, so it is useful.
I see.
As the game explained, you use a weapon of the opposite polarity in order to earn ammo, so light beam kills will earn dark beam ammo, dark beam kills will earn dark beam ammo. I think that's kind of weird, but I also guess it's supposed to encourage you to use both weapons, and also the idea is you use all your light ammo while exploring Dark Ether, you return to Light Ether, and then you use your dark ammo while you're on Dark Ether.
Huh.
Or Light Ether, yeah. How do you get a light ammo? You shoot enemies with the dark beam. Also, the light beam can set things on fire!
Obviously.
Yep. Disintegrated.
Fire.
Idiot.
This is basically just an extra step flamethrower. What do you think about that?
It is funny you mentioned that, because, the light beam is basically the plasma beam from Prime 1, and the dark beam is basically the ice beam from Prime 1. Like, even their firing speeds are essentially the same.
Also, hold on, wait a minute. When you get into a safe bubble, I'm curious. Look at the edge of your arm cannon right now that's closest to your visor, yeah? Switch to the dark beam.
Or wait, you said dark beam. Oh yeah.
Symbols on the back.
Yeah, because these are Luminoth weapons.
Okay, I was curious if like maybe if the actual like letters on the back changed.
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. They look like that with the dark beam. They do change.
Oh, that's rad.
Yup.
Oh,
I didn't
that's such
notice
a
that
fun
before.
detail. That's such a
Yeah.
fun detail. Nifty.
We love to see it. My personal headcanon as well for why the light and dark beam use ammo types is like it's similar to the whole like the Luminoth language is too alien for other races to really understand without like really advanced translator modules. Luminoth technology isn't necessarily 100% compatible with Samus's Chozo armor suit.
Right.
So it just like it's still able to use the weapons, but it's not able to integrate them into her systems as cleanly as. Also, look at what happens when you charge this thing. Jesus.
Jesus.
So yeah, the Entangler can still get dark enemies. It's just it's not easy.
No.
They already have to be kind of low on health. But fortunately, you can use the dark beam to destroy these item boxes, and that does give you light beam ammo.
Huh.
Yep. Pretty handy. Ooh. Oh man, that's bright.
Ooh. Through the power of gay.
Disintegrated. This game is a lot easier.
Disintegrate
With... This game is a lot easier with twin stick controls because you can't lock onto the ing when they're liquid form, which contributed to this game's punishing difficulty on the GameCube. Also, I'm going to admit, one of my favorite boss fights in this game, the fact that it's one of my favorites is actually kind of a hot take.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. You don't say.
Yeah, it's a lot of people's most unfavorite boss fight, but I really like it. Granted, we are playing on the trilogy version, which makes that boss fight a lot easier.
Gotcha.
So, hey, we got all the temple keys.
Rad.
Well, we might as well, at the very least, finish up Agon Wastes. Also, these things, which are basically Reaper Vines from Prime 1, they reuse a lot of enemies. They look different, but yeah. When you have to build 75% of the game in 3 months,
you
make a few
forgive it a little.
compromises. Yeah.
You forgive it a little. It's fine.
It's totally fine.
Good lord.
You. Also, you may notice these doors that are scattered throughout the game, which require the dark beam and the light beam to open, and you're probably thinking, oh no! What if I'm all out of ammo?
Yes, what if I'm all out of ammo?
Don't worry about it. When you're completely out of ammo for a beam weapon, you can actually still fire regular shots by charging. Yep. So you will always be able to open a door, no matter what.
Well, alright then.
Yep. That was definitely probably a decision that was made after somebody realized, oh shit, our ammo system may have broken doors. But I think it's hilarious that they extend that courtesy to the beam weapons, but not the missiles. Though, to be fair, after you missile a door, you can open it with a beam every time after that.
All time, every time.
Yep. But you may have your OCD go nuts on you because you will almost never have full ammo for both weapons at the same time. And that's just something you're gonna have to get over. Oh no. True terror of the darkness.
There's something really funny about just having that happen. Just hearing, oh no.
Oh no.
I think I've experienced that one.
Like always having only one shot short of being full. Yeah, that you're just gonna have to get over it when you play this game. It's like Breath of the Wild. Don't save your best weapons for the boss, just use your weapons. Oh
Just use
no! Metroids!
Oh no.
What do? We don't have the ice beam. Well, it's okay. We have the dark beam, which just froze 3 Metroids at once with the Entangler.
Oh!
Yep.
I see!
So that's what the Entangler can do, yep.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. We're going the long way around because there was a door around here that we can get through now that we couldn't before. Also Metroids.
Also Metroids, this is true.
Oh no. You don't even have to hit them with a fully charged Entangler to freeze them. They just, boom, instant. I also like how the game explicitly describes it as the chilling effect of dark energy is something they are especially vulnerable to.
Obviously.
Yeah. Dark energy cold. Also, I didn't show off the blue tree, so... blue tree!
Oh, God, no!
It's blue!
Dabba-dee-dabba-die.
I also like how your arm cannon keeps the colors when it's in missile mode from whatever beam you have equipped. That's really cool. Uh-oh, space pirates.
Ah, shit, dude. Oh, God, no.
That's okay, he's dead.
Oh, well, alright then.
Yep. This one's gonna be dead soon, too. There we go. Got him. Oh. I thought his ragdoll was gonna slide off the edge really slowly, and it would be really funny. Aww. Oh. I think it's about time we go fight a boss. How about you?
What's that?
Yeah, also...
Let's do this shit.
Yeah, we can use the cannons. Hey, you blew up my wall!
Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, dude.
You do want to do this, because this is actually how you get the first ammo expansion for the beams.
Ah.
And yeah, they give you the first ammo expansion pretty quickly. So they
Alright.
really did not want you to worry about ammo.
No.
Also, I think the last bit of pirate lore. Yeah. 2 hunters! Another hunter, wearing the traditional colors of Samus Aran, made planetfall today. Horrific as it may sound, there are 2 of them now!
Oh, God, no!
We are bracing
Help!
we are bracing for a new assault. This dire turn
What?
of events may bear some goodwill. Ooh.
Oh, I see.
One of our scouts in Dark Ether saw a curious encounter. The Dark Hunter attacked the one clad as Samus near a Phazon site. So, this happened so this log entry was written right after we landed here.
Oh dear.
That bit where Dark Samus, shot the crystal and the ink came down and stole our weapons, what you didn't see in the corner was there's a little space pirate hiding behind a crate going, oh god, I hope they don't see me, I hope they don't see me.
Please don't see me. Please don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Perhaps they are not allies, but foes. Perhaps we can forge an alliance with the Dark Hunter. In exchange, Phazon for the head of our common enemy. And already they're trying to be like, how can we make this work in our favor? Currently is, yes, 71599.
All right.
This is the 7th cycle that the space pirates have been here. The wind energy systems are online. I've managed to build a modest supply of reserve power, but I doubt it will last. All of these trips to the Dark World are taking a huge toll on the energy supply. We'll see how they feel about these stupid expeditions when the cooling system shuts off and the power latrines go offline.
Ew.
Yeah, you guys want to go to the stupid Dark World. Well, how would you want to go to the Dark World when it's smelly in here? Because the
gross!
toilets don't work. There we go. Each beam expansion increases by 50. Also, ooh, another Luminoth lord, J. Still. My journey comes to an end. The thrice-cursed Ing prepared an ambush of singular cunning in the mining station. They caught me in it like a neophyte fresh from the training halls. I've sent 5 score of their number to whatever foul pit they call afterlife, but in vain. My life is extinguished.
God damn.
This dude straight up killed 100 Ing. All in a row.
I don't know if they believe in hell, but I sure wish they go there.
We will soon find that basically every Luminoth who leaves behind lore is a goddamn badass.
Rad.
Like, one of the most badass of all is actually in the temple for the second area, which I don't know if we'll have time to get to tonight, but...
Gotcha.
Also, that guy just got fucking obliterated.
Ah, shit.
I meant to freeze him with my entangler. I didn't mean to just end his entire existence.
Vaporize him.
Sorry!
Sorry. Yep, indeed. We do see the return of the visor reflections.
Yep. They're a little nicer looking than they were in the first game, too. Though, of course, remastered blows all of them out of the water, but... It's remastered. It can do that.
We would hope so. It's remastered.
But yeah, similarly to Prime 1, if you're also, like, turning or something like that, you will actually see Samus's eyes turn in that direction.
God, such a cool detail.
It's really good. Whee! Alright, I'm braced for it, and... It never gets any easier.
No. Ouch, my intestines.
Owie.
How the fuck do you think I'd feel? My lower intestine, my colon basically turned into a pretzel for a hot second, then came undone.
That's the reason the atmosphere of Dark Ether is so deadly.
Gaseous.
Yep. It's silent, but deadly.
Jesus fucking Christ. incredible.
Absolutely fantastic.
It's so powerful because it's stanky.
Yep. Taco Bell and Arby's might be the only places to eat in the Dark Realm. Oh no.
They have the...
Oh, Taco Bell, Taco Bell. Get the dark atmosphere at Taco Bell. Entrito macho
Macho burrito.
Oh, God.
Fucking hell.
Woo!
Oh, wee. Oh my god.
Did they just? Yeah, they did
Yes.
a somersault.
Oh, wee. No. Oh. Juke him.
God.
Oh, ew.
I got dark. I got
Oh,
all
I
over
got jam all over me.
me. Fucking nasty.
You got your jam in my peanut butter. Haven't thought about that Taco Bell dog in forever. Well, I have some bad news. but the Grand Slam.
We gotta get to the Grand Slam. That's the real reason for this war. The Illuminati tried to introduce the Grand Slam to Dark Aether, and they just took it as an act of war.
Yeah. What do you mean I could have 2 strips of bacon, two sausage links, and pancakes? What do you mean?
That makes 0 sense.
Death to the light world. 2 sausage, 2 hash browns, 2 eggs, and 2 pancakes.
Speaking of Grand Slams, the first major update for Sonic Frontiers was announced, and oh boy, it's got some good stuff in it.
Indeed, Night Emerald.
The jukebox mode sounds cool, especially because it's a mix of music from both Frontiers and both Sonic games. And also, they're making it so you can fast level speed!
Oh, thank God.
I swear to God, like, that final list of updates, like, oh, we're making it so you can toggle the power boost animation, and we're making it so you can toggle the slot machine on Starfall Nights. It's like, I swear to God, they, like, just went to Game Banana and looked up the most commonly downloaded mods, and were just like,
Yeah.
So, these.
I see. Sir, there's a lot of people who are downloading this mod that makes you look like Klonoa. What do you want to do about that? Backburner. Just backburner that for the time being.
We may talk to Namco Bandai, but we cannot confirm nor deny.
Yeah. it's like a press meeting, like video, like a keynote or something like that. And there's literally just somebody in the background wearing a Klonoa hat that just keep looking at the camera.
Somebody walks up to them and says, like, hey, nice Pac-Man hat. And he's just like, yes, but no.
Listen, well, yes, it's me. It's Luna. Luna has the Klonoa hat. Ah, yes, I see. Now we can finally get into the Temple of Time.
This is very similar to opening the door of time, actually.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Oh boy. Well, Dune.
That's a huge bitch!
Oh God, it's twin mold. No, it's trio mold.
Yeah. A Morbus.
Morbus.
Here he comes, morbing all over the place.
I was just about to say it's morbid time.
Oh god, I fucking hate Morbius jokes too. Why did I say it?
I don't know why you did.
So this first phase is pretty
A
easy.
Morbus.
Just shoot him. Just shoot him a whole bunch until his armor falls off. Each segment of armor also drops items. This part is really easy with twin stick controls because it's easy to lead your shots. Then he
This
attaches
is where we
himself.
get the more ball.
Yep. Well, he attaches himself to the Morb Ball in the middle
Oh,
there
Lord. Oh, Jesus.
and becomes Dark Amorbus.
Wow.
Fortunately, dealing with Dark Amorbus is easy. Just shoot him with a charged light beam. He goes, "Ow!" And then sucks you up, so drop bombs.
Gross.
Yep. So that was round 1. Round 2? There's 2 of them.
Fight. Ah.
That's it. Now there's 2
Oh,
of them.
okay. Well.
I
It's-
wonder what the twist will be at the end.
It's hard to say. Charge beam shots take off a lot more armor than missiles, so you definitely want to use those if possible.
Gotcha. Ooh.
But yeah, there's safe zones peppered all around the arena, and like I said, every time you destroy a piece of their armor, they drop items, so it's pretty easy to, not have to worry about dying during this fight. Although, they do have the ability to spit goo that will disable a safe zone, and it's goo that you can't just shoot to get rid of either. Like, it's a special kind of goo that, disables the safe zone for, a whole minute. So you have to move to another one. So you can't just, stay in one spot and, weenie up.
Aw. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, man, now what's gonna happen?
I don't know.
Oh
Also,
my god!
They will occasionally, pop out from, right under you.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But if you're paying attention to the radar, it's easy to see where they're going to pop out and kind of guess where they're going to jump to. Yeah, got him.
Radish! From downtown!
Also, you don't have to hit the armored bits. You can hit, their rear end and it will still do damage. Ooh, almost got him. Come on, got him. Eat me!
Eat me! I'm gonna go get my gun back.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
He didn't even use his super beam attack, where he creates, lightning.
Got my gun back. Nice dissolve.
What could this be?
Stands for Samus.
Yeah. This is the real cool S. Are you ready to see the coolest fucking thing?
Yes, always.
Good, because you're about to see the coolest fucking thing.
Whoa!
The Dark Suit!
Holy shit.
The Dark Suit is so cool! It's so cool. I love the design of the dark suit. Did you want to see Steampunk Samus? Were you expecting to see Steampunk Samus? Well, you get Steampunk Samus. There you go.
Holy shit.
So it provides protection, but not immunity to the atmosphere of dark ether. But now it drains health about as fast as the safe zones restore health.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're allowed to run around dark ether a lot more without having to worry about health pickups. Yeah. Also, the morph
Cool
ball
deal.
looks cool.
Yeah.
The dark suit is a Luminoth design, which is why it looks like Luminoth
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
With the red dots and the brushed nickel and bronze. It just looks so fucking cool. Look at it!
Oh, hell yeah.
It also does increase your defense, yes.
I was gonna make a notation here about how I noticed something about Samus's design, just like even before the dark suit was acquired. We actually see her face most of the time.
It is a lot more visible than it was in the first game, yeah.
Yeah, thought that was interesting.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I like it. Also,
Red.
Yep. Mine now. Return the energy to the temple on ether.
Okay.
Yep, here I go. A neat detail I like is that you've stolen the energy from dark ether. The sky has turned red, but also there's like a red dust storm that's now kind of like, not like a really heavy dust storm, but you will see actually like red dust like whenever you're outside of a safe zone, just like constantly flowing across.
Huh.
Like, you are destabilizing this region. Also, if you thought the Ing were just gonna let you leave, no, they are not.
That tracks.
Yeah, I do appreciate the fact that, like, the nanosecond you leave the temple, there's just a lot of Ing waiting for you right outside, and in fact,
Get her!
when you actually, there's Ing in here too, like a bunch of Ing just like swarming around, just like, get her, get her, get her, get her!
Enemy flag. His enemy has the flag.
Yep. Here's more. Just chasing us down.
Ew.
Oh, wait. There's a door up there I don't think I opened yet. I gotta go open that door. Oh. Because it probably has an item I could use that I should have gotten before the boss fight, but I didn't. But now I can get it. Oh, no, it's just a save station. Okay. I totally forgot that save station was there.
Whoops.
Yeah. It makes sense to have one there because it's closer to the boss.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Oops. And here in the portal room.
All right.
Oh, you thought you could just leave? Nope, space
Oh,
pirates.
ah!
It's okay, I just disintegrated them by creating a super powerful light zone.
You know, like usual.
Yep. Yeah, they really don't want you to leave.
No, you have the thing that belongs to us.
Hey, we stole that fair and square, no take-backs!
That was ours after.
Also, yes, of course, we get to see Darksuit in the portal cutscene. Don't you know pirates don't like stealing?
That's
Strangely.
mine.
Strangely. You might think it's a bit weird that I'm taking the long way around. I actually want to show something off. that I never knew until like a couple of years ago, because I like played the game, I like saved here, and then I forgot what I was doing.
Whoops.
Yep. And then I came back to the game later, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna move on to the next area of the game. Here we go. I'm just gonna leave and... Nope. Can't leave.
But what is that?
The energy of Agon cannot leave the land it is bound to. Return the energy to the Agon Temple. Yep. It will actually stick...
I see.
Yep. It will actually stick that shield there so that you can't leave without dropping the energy off first.
At least it lets you know.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Can you imagine getting all the way to a different area, then finding out,
Hey,
Yeah. Hey, yeah,
about that, go back.
you gotta drop that off, bro. Also, here's the map station that I totally forgot to check out the entire
Oops.
time I was here. It will probably unlock maybe 3 rooms on the map. But hey, we got it. Also, you can swap between Light World and Dark World at any time.
Huh.
And of course, there is the world map.
cool.
It is very cool. So it's kind of hinted at in one of the log entries we already read, but the Great Temple was built between the 3 Luminoth colonies. So the design of this game's world is basically a giant wheel.
Huh.
Yep. With Agon and the other 2, like, I guess, dungeons acting as the spokes, with the Great Temple as the axle.
Interesting. I wonder what the design philosophy of that specifically was.
I think they were trying to make the world more interconnected, because each area actually does connect to each other area in the game.
Oh.
It's not like Prime 1, where, like, in order to get to Fendrana Drifts, you had to go through Magmore Caverns, or to get to Phazon Mines, you can't get to the Phazon Mines from, like, Talon Overworld, or, well, you can, but, like... Well, you can't get to the Phazon Mines from Chozo Ruins, that sort of thing.
Right.
So I feel like they did it to sort of ease on the backtracking element a bit. Though, funnily enough, this game is actually criticized for its backtracking a lot more than Prime 1 was, because it does have the endgame cleanup quest. And
I see.
it is kind of worse than Prime 1 about it.
Yeah.
Because you actually can't collect all of the keys for the final dungeon until near the end of the game, whereas in Prime 1, you could collect Chozo artifacts throughout the game.
Yeah, I suppose, like, that's one of those questions of design that really kind of... It feels like a bit of a head-scratcher in terms of, like, why...
Yeah.
Those sorts of things. Like, because here's the deal, right? The first time you ever play the game, you ever play this game, like, yeah, obviously you might not know about these things, but if this is like your second time going around and you know where these things are, you know, reward the people for knowing what these things are.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I like the quest in Prime 1 as it is, because, like, you can, like, basically collect most of, like, 9 out of the 12 artifacts just on the beaten path as you're playing the game if you already know where they are. In this game, even though there's only 9 keys to the final dungeon, they're spread quite a bit farther out, and yeah, you can't collect as many of them along the beaten path. You really do kind of have to wait until near the end of the game to do most of them. Unleash the power of the sun!
Sunny D. orb.
And we did it. We fixed the weather. Kind of.
Lamp.
That makes me glad.
Oh, I'm so happy. The ball is growing bigger.
It's kind of like the Comet Observatory in Mario Galaxy before Mario Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Who's there?
Oh. I am genuinely curious if that's like that kind of like pledge that they just do.
Yeah.
Hand over top the chest and like lowering of the head. I cannot help but think of Quiet Robe.
Well, it is one of the logs did mention that the Luminoth did make contact with the Chozo at one point.
Yeah.
I
I find that interesting that there's that parallel like that. I don't know if it's like a universal sort of thing, but just I can't help but be like, wow, that feels like an interesting way of being able to like connect two different things, even though technically, they might not. Granted, I think we established this last time that like, yeah, you theoretically could find connective tissue that showcases that the Prime series does exist within the mainline series.
Yeah. I kind of like to imagine, considering that the light beam and the dark beam are they are usable with the Chozo battlesuit, even if it's like not completely efficient, or however you want to see it, or like the fact that the translator module can actually be upgraded with Luminoth script.
Gotcha.
And there is an item we find later on that it kind of implies that they may have shared technology at one point. It's entirely possible.
I do like that's actually what I was going to mention, Luna. I'm glad you brought it up. It would be very cool if it was a situation where like, yeah, no, the Luminoth literally see Samus, they recognize the power suit, and they're just like, oh, we know that this is a formal greeting of Chozo.
That's possible, because
that would be a very neat idea.
The timeline that they met the Chozo in, it probably would have been when the Makin and the Toha were generally getting along. It would have been before the schism.
It's kind of like how you go to different cultures on planet Earth, and some places you wave, some places you bow, how you do hand gestures and whatnot. Oh, that'd be such a rad detail.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that a lot. And also, yes, just to reiterate, I don't imagine we're going for too much longer.
Yeah, no. I'm basically gonna go find a save point, and then we're gonna call it.
Yeah. We got ourselves the steampunk suit.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the most important thing. Because, God, the fucking dark suit is so cool. It's so cool! Come on!
Yeah, so we shall find a save spot and wrap it up.
In fact, I think we can actually just make it back to Samus's ship.
Oh, good.
Which
good
is
bookend.
Yep. Good place as any to go, because it can also refill your ammo. Funnily enough, Samus's ship is actually a missable scan in this game. If you don't scan Samus's ship at the very beginning, you can't actually lose that logbook scan, because it is auto-repairing itself over the course of the game. Oh.
Oh.
Game freeze.
Oh no. No. Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Well, I mean, we didn't really lose any progress, fortunately.
I know, but still, goddamn.
What a way to end it.
Listen, guys, we started off with the stream technical stuff, and we're ending with the game technical stuff.
Yep. No, well,
I mean, for the love of God.
yeah. No, I don't do save states, Red.
It's not that either, but still.
I mean, it is a legit copy. It's from my own copy
Yeah.
of the game, but yeah.
Yeah.
Glitches in with glitches, yeah. But yeah, that's a.
Yeah.
I mean, next time we pick up, we'll be in Samus's ship. So
Yeah.
because we're like
Yeah.
a room away from it.
It is a cop. What? No.
Hold on. Judge Dredd, the game, finally real.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think all I have to do is like refight the boss. That's it. It's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not gonna be too bad.
It's an easy boss, so yeah.
Precisely.
But
Goddamn. Yay for technical difficulties.
yep. I want to thank you all for stopping by and having a good old time with us. And
Absolutely.
we're gonna see y'all next time on this March of Metroid.
March of Metroid.